Hi, this is batch 137 in the freeze dryer. I did ground sausage crumbles. It was maple sausage. I started out with ground pork. I added my seasonings and 8 pounds of raw ground pork with added seasonings and then cooked. Came out to be 7 pounds cooked, 2 pounds per tray. Last tray was done differently. 2 pounds of freeze-dried maple sausage crumbles actually weighs 14.7 ounces freeze-dried. Sometimes I like to do my cost if I remember what it is. And the ground pork, 8 pounds of ground pork, was about $21. I added with the maple syrup that I added was probably about $5. I added quite a bit of maple syrup. It was a lot of maple syrup. And then the spices, I have no clue what they cost because I just take them out of my storage, but it was quite a lot for that much ground pork. The batch here, this ran for 88 hours and 45 minutes. 45 hours of that was added time, and I have been off work for over a month for an injured shoulder. So I really always used to blame the fact that I added time on the fact that my work schedule was so tough. But here I am still adding time, and I'm not even working anymore. So anyway, this batch probably would have taken right around 44 hours if I had done it in a timely manner, which I didn't. So my next batch, I have it already set up. It's going to be 8 pounds of sausage made from ground pork, just not maple flavored. So this is what it looks like. It's really light, just like everything that's freeze-dried is. And it doesn't kind of look crumbly. See that square edge? Is because when I'm cooking it, I cook it like one big hamburger, and then I flip it because it's just so much easier, and then I cut it up. So I think it doesn't look as good because it's all squared off because I cut it with a knife, but it's a lot easier to cook it that way. So this is how I am packaging it. This is actually 1 pound of meat before freeze-dried. It's 7.5 ounces after freeze-dried. And believe it or not, that whole plate there will fit in this bag from, I think these ones were from Mylar Bags Direct. This is their half-gallon bag. I wish this bag could be a little wider because it's sometimes difficult to get things into there, but since I use paper plates, I just bend them in half and then put it in there. It's basically my funnel, and that's how I'm doing most of them. I did do one of them with 2 pounds in case my husband decides to cook something big, but that's it. And then since I had only 1 pound for this tray, I took some leftover chicken. Yeah, it's yellow. That's the turmeric because this is actually chicken breast, which I don't like. So I had to heat it up and I put it in water to moisten the chicken breast, and this is what was left over. And then I added turmeric, which gave it, of course, the yellow color. But then this is what was left over. There wasn't too much of that. I think there was only maybe 5 ounces after it was cooked. So then that'll just go in for my lunch because my husband doesn't like turmeric. So that's it. Batch 137 in the freeze dryer. Took about 44 hours total time to do 8 pounds of meat.